So I have been dealing with this weird kind of burnout. Not the kind कि मेरे को एक vacation चाहिए, but the kind कि भाई मैं अपने life के साथ कर क्या रहा हूँ. और उसके बाद मैंने फिर एक वीडियो देखी. A penguin walks away from its group and the internet loses its shit. I mean, I was motivated as well. Then I did some work for that day and realized it was just mental masturbation. I'm sorry to break it to you. 20 साल पुरानी वीडियो है वो from a documentary in 2007, if I'm not wrong. And then I asked myself, कि why am I doing this? And then the same textbook answer to become one of the great. And that reminded me of a movie called Whiplash. I rewatched it the other night and I realized something, that the main character, he is in pursuit of becoming this great person, of a drummer or like, you know.
I'd rather die drunk, broke at 34 and have people at a dinner table talk about me than live to be rich and sober at 90 and nobody remember who I was.
Andrew was a hero and Fletcher was this villain when I first watched it. But when I rewatched it, Andrew was a chutia. It's a great film. It's a really good movie. But Andrew now was like an anti-hero. The scene where he breaks up with his girlfriend, I used to see it as sacrifice. But abhi dekha to bhai matlab, why? Coming to his dad, I used to look at him like someone pulling Andrew down. कि भाई तू safe रहे. जब मैं छोटा था, जब मैंने वो मूवी देखी थी, मुझे भी ऐसे ही लगता था. But now that I rewatched it, it just feels like he cared about his son a lot, and that's why he was doing the things he had to. See, the thing about Andrew is he wants to become great, and his whole life depends on it. And his entire identity and worth is tied to being great, which is toxic. If he plays well, he's worth something, and if he doesn't, he's dead. There's no space between work and person anymore. It's just him and his work. All day long, all week long, all year long. And while watching that, I realized that I've been doing the same thing. I'm not taking any break of sorts, like family time, relationships, friendships, or whatever. I'm just working. और जब मैं वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड करता हूँ, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि ये वीडियो बनाना is my way of expressing myself to the world, which is right. But before that, I used to feel that making videos is everything. And then this whole expressing thing, working, expressing, I was stuck and burnt out. And then my friend told me that I should watch the movie called Soul.
Get ready, Joe Gardner. Your life is about to start.
See, the main character, Gardner, is also in pursuit of this greatness in a way that he wants to play with this certain person, right? And he is always on about it, telling his friends, mother, everything that agar mere ko ye cheez mil gayi na to fir life's set. And then there's this whole plot about like how he dies, he comes back to life, and he's just trying to live to that moment that he gets to that gig. और जब वो piano बजाता है भाई, he is on to it. And after that, he is like,
So, what happens next?
We come back tomorrow night and do it all again. What's wrong, Teach?
It's just I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
he is broken. He questions everything. He's like कि भाई मैंने इतनी मेहनत की ये चीज के लिए, अब वो मेरे पास है, अब क्या? And the guy who made the movie said this.
The whole, what I would call the emotional punchline of the film, where Joe finally gets to do what he's been dreaming of his whole life, and it doesn't fulfill him. I remember we were working on that scene at the studio, and one of the animators came up to me and said, "That's wrong. That scene is wrong. If he's been dreaming of this thing his whole life, he would be on 11 the whole, like, for months." And I'm like, "How old are you?" It's like, "I'm 32. I'm like, "Okay, just wait a couple years."
In Soul, Joe Gardner wants the exact same thing as Andrew. That if he plays a set with Dorothy, he will achieve greatness. Except Soul does one thing that Whiplash doesn't. He plays the gig, he nails it, everyone claps, everyone loved him, and he lived that moment he was dying to live for, literally. And after watching both of these movies, I thought that maybe this is where my burnout is coming from. That I'm waiting for my work to define me, not the other way around. And if you tie your entire worth to your work, then sitting down and creating feels like high stakes competition. And that's where your brain shuts off. Okay, here's the thing. There is an unsustainable amount of pressure in your work, and your brain starts seeing work as a threat to your ego. And that's where the actual burnout starts and your brain just switches off. अभी घिसा पिटा डायलॉग सबने बोला है कि it's not about the end but it's about the journey. But Joe actually realizes it. That it's in the doing itself, it's in creating, not at the end of the product. The burnout comes when you are actually just holding on to the end and not enjoying while you are pursuing the end. The space where the work doesn't decide whether you deserve to exist, that's the buffer Andrew throws away in Whiplash. The work is not who you are. A lot of people do have this idea in whatever way that they can earn their way into acceptance, love, God's grace, whatever that is, and yet you don't have to, So maybe the answer is not more discipline or less ambition. It's more about that there is. Treat it like jazz. Just be it.